is in fact something on my hat. There we go, that's better. I have a new Muse Kits box today. I already know what's in here just because of spoilers on social media. So I'm gonna be doing stuff with the box today. Kind of hybrid filming right now between my phone and my iPad because I want to make sure I get good shots for YouTube and good shots for TikTok because this one is gonna be really, really fun. Look how high we can fly. Let's get this out of the way. It's aerial view, yippee. Alrighty, here is this month's box. Let's get it right on open and find out what's inside today. I'm pretty sure I'm correct. I was correct. I'm so excited about this. Look at this. We are doing tie-dye today. This is something I have never done before. I say that almost every single time, but it's true. I have never done tie-dye before, and it's something I've been wanting to do for a little while, and I'm glad they have instructions because I have no idea what I'm doing, but I am very, very excited. We have some paint brushes. These ones look very different from our usual paint brushes. So we are not doing tie-dye on t-shirts or anything insane like that today. We are doing some bandanas, and I am super excited because I really want to combine tie-dye and my art style into one thing. You guys know I've been doing a lot of printmaking on apparel lately, and it's something I've been wanting and thinking about doing. It's something I've been thinking about doing ever since I figured out that they were going to be doing a tie-dye box. So I'm very excited to make some bandanas to possibly sell and put my art on. Could be pretty cool. We have a one-step mini tie-dye kit for neon colors. Very fancy. We have some blue and some red here to get some more primary colors. B, some fabric markers. Perfect for doing illustration work. There's the sticker. Here's the sticker for the month with a super tie-dye effect in the super cool bubbly letters. Ooh, we got a pin this month. I forgot it is the 100th box from Muse Kits, and it's such a nice pin. Look at that. Oh my god, you guys know I love pins. I love enamel pins so much, and it's so pretty. We have a delicious looking little rainbow sucker as our candy today. And then we have what looks to be textile colors. I don't know if these are used for tie-dye or if they're just used for painting. Okay, they are a light body paint that we'll be using to paint on the fabric. That is insanely cool. All right, this one's gonna be fun. And quite messy, I believe. There's not going to be any sort of sketching today. We just are going to have to hop right into it and figure out what we're going to be doing. Figure out what sort of designs I want to do on these today. It's also going to take me a little while to do the illustrating, but I have ideas. I'm thinking some really cool mushroom art. Maybe I'll draw some fish, because fish are pretty cool. I don't know. I have lots of ideas. Little bees. There's just so many cool things we can do with this. I might make like unique ones, so I only have one of each. I also got to figure out how to do colors. That's going to be really fun. I don't know how that works, and we also don't have a black. I was hoping I would get a black, but that's fine. We will use colors. Set up everything all pretty for the YouTube thumbnail. Figure out how to do that thing in a random order. There we go. There's our little frame for the thumbnail. Just gotta hold it for a couple seconds, and then I can just take a picture of it and use it as my thumbnail. All right, enough of that. Now it's time to get messy again as I eat this and enjoy this, because this looks delicious. I'm also gonna read through the manual so I can figure out a little bit of what I'm doing. Okay. The box is going to be our sacrificial box, since this is going to be really messy. So according to the instructions, the very first thing that I need to do is get these out and get them wet and then wring them out. Simple as that. Oh wow, big. I don't wear bandanas, so this is going to be fun. I did not know they were that big. I'm also not sure I have any rubber bands on hand. Well, wait, hang on. I see a rubber band. Rid us of the plastic. I'm gonna need this to stay open because I have my doubts in my own abilities. Alright, next thing we do is we tie it up into a tight swirl. Okay, I guess that one's first. Tie it up into a tight swirl. I assume they mean like that. Now we're gonna have to switch to hair ties. Work just as well in my opinion. There we go, we have our little bandana, and now I need to choose my colors. I think I wanna go with red. We're going to have to wait 6 hours before this is dry. Does this encourage me to wear a mask? What is this? Oh, we got gloves, and we got some rubber bands. I did not know that came with rubber bands. Perfect, I'll just use them next time. That's right, I need to fill this thing with water. Does this happen to have any tips and tricks inside that I don't know about? Whoa, that is a lot of instructions and a lot of words. I really like this ice dye texture. That's so cool. Fill this guy with some water. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to shake it. That is very pigmented. I mean, it is dye, so that makes sense. A little spot down there that I'm not so sure about, but I don't see it changing, so I don't know. How do I get this cap off? There goes the dye. I think this required a little bit extra pressure is all. And now I just drip it, I believe. Did I do that right? I'm really curious about whether or not I can make like a purple color. Wait, what would happen if I just sprinkle a little bit of the blue? Very curious. I'm already getting experimental. There goes the blue. It's just the powder. What am I doing? I have no idea. If I drop a little bit of water. No idea, but let's see what happens. Ooh, it's spreading. Okay. That looks fun. Look at that. Ooh, look at those textures. Oh, that's so cool. I'm like flicking water onto it. Let's get some paper towel. Okay, now I want to flip it over and try the same thing on the other side. Because it's only on one side so far. That looks so cool. Ooh, it's starting to look purple. This is gonna look so cool by the time it's done. Look at how purple it's looking. Look at how purple it's looking. Can you tell I like purple? Oh, this makes me so happy. Look at it. Look at it. That's so sick. That's so cool. I love that so much. I absolutely love that. Look at how cool it looks. It's all like galaxy colors and stuff. Oh, that makes me so happy. That's so cool. That is so, so cool. That's looking so sick. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, next one. Let's get this guy all tied up. And it appears that I have pigment all over my fingers. I might play around with some slightly different techniques this time, just for funsies. Like, what happens if I do that? What happens if I twist it up into a little ball? The first thing I want to start off doing with this one is just dipping it, more like sprinkling this blue pigment all over the place. There we go, very nice. And we're gonna open up the green, or the blue, whichever one, and we're gonna use it. And drippy time. And we'll turn it the other way. It's got a little pink on it now. And let's get some more of that blue. The cap just flew somewhere. Trying new things, experimenting, rolling it around and dabbing it. These are going to be such dark colors when I'm done with them. Here we go. We got a funky looking little guy. That is gorgeous. Time to grab another little bag. Oh no, I appear to be out of sandwich size bags. I guess we're going with the small bags now. 2 out of 4. Okay, I want to try to go lighter this time. So I'm going to try using the green, which I have not made yet. So give me a second to do that. I kind of want to try like a rolling method, where I like drip it into here intentionally, and then I want to like roll the bandana in it, if that makes sense. I'm not following any of the specified techniques that were in all of the additional books. I'm just freeloading and doing my own thing. There we go. Green went everywhere. Holy dang, wow. All right, let's drip a little bit of this in there. But I want to try rolling it around now. I think that could be fun. Ooh, look at that. That's really neat. And now he's looking very green. Mostly just because of the blues. I think he's good to go. He looks pretty good. For the last one, I really want to try to get mostly just green. So I'm going to try to clean this out a little bit, just so there's less of the dark blue in there that got all over this guy, and try to do just green. We actually got some pretty fun stuff going on our paper towel right now. That's pretty cool. But look at that. That looks absolutely sick. That's so cool. Should probably roll him up first, shouldn't I? Let's get this guy ready to go. Okay, that's all coiled up. Now, I'm gonna take this guy again, and I'm just gonna drip him all over the place, like that. And now I'm gonna roll this guy in it. Light color. A bit more green in there, what do you think? Just a little bit more, maybe? Just a little bit more green. I don't know if I wanna risk pink. I don't know. It'd be really cool to have pink and green. So there's just a tiny bit of red. Oh, that may have just ruined it. or maybe not. I don't know. I haven't seen the actualized finished result yet, so it could turn out to be really, really cool. I just don't know. So this is gonna go in yet another bag, and we're gonna wait 6 hours, and I'll come back when these are done and ready to be drawn on. Oh my god! Look at it! It looks so purple! It's turning so purple! It is time to see how these guys look. Time to get them out of the bags, and time to get them unraveled. We're gonna see how they look. Plenty more than 6 hours, and that is definitely still wet. That may have to sit for a second, because it is definitely very, very wet. I don't know why I thought they would be dry. I don't know if it's normal for them to have stayed wet, but we can see how these are looking. If they're still wet, I could just throw them in the dryer for a little bit. Ooh, look at that. Whoa, hang on, look at that effect that we got. Dude, look at that. That is such an insanely cool ripple effect. That is still covered in dye. Look at my hands. Okay, we're gonna have to throw that in the dryer, I think. Let's take a look-see. Ooh, very spotty. I like that. Ooh, it also has that same ripply spiral stripy look to it. I think it's really interesting how it's like more faded here at this side than it is over at the other end. We're definitely gonna have to throw these in the dryer. Look at how much they're staining my hands. Let's see how this guy ended up looking. This one I did with the normal coil method, so we'll see how the others ended up looking in comparison. How do I get this one undone? It's literally in the middle. So that one ended up with not a ton of color on it, and I think that looks really, really pretty. Not a lot, but sometimes a little says a lot more. Now I need to do this one. I'm really scared. I'm really scared. This one's very, very purple. It looks really cool. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, that looks really sick. Ooh, look at those stripes. That looks super cool. That looks insanely cool. Check it out. Look at that. I love how these colors all combine together to form this purple out of the red and the blue through sprinkling the pigment, and it just has these little hints of that dark blue color everywhere. It just looks really cool. This one may have my favorite effect out of all of them, and definitely my personal favorite colors. Look at them. They just came out of the dryer and they really lightened up. They looked so much darker before they went in there, probably because they were still really wet, but they have become a lot lighter now, which is very, very comforting because that means that I can draw on these with the black and it'll still show up all nice and pretty. So I'm really excited about that. I'm honestly debating what colors I want to do for this one. It's so light, I could literally do any color on top of it. Maybe just black. I'm not 100% certain. I feel like black would work better on these darker colored ones, but I feel like it'd be too dark for something like this. Unfortunately, don't have my stamps with me. I don't have any of my block prints with me. So I'm just going to be freehanding, no easy fabric stamping today. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sketch out all of these little mushrooms as a pattern all over the design, and then probably fill it in with the black marker. I think that's probably what I'll do. Or I could just do line art. I could do black line art. That's a good idea. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do black line art. So I'm gonna draw mushrooms all over this and then do black line art. I'm so excited. It took around 40 minutes for me to sketch everything. You can't super see it right now because it's just kind of light, but I did do a graphite sketch of all these different mushrooms over the entirety of this bandana. And now I'm going to take the fabric markers, which are right over here, and I'm going to start sketching them. Here's how it's looking so far. It's going a little faster than I expected, but the tip is a little bit thick, so I can't be quite as detailed as I would like to, but I'm making it work. I'm having fun with it. Now we gotta do the whole rest of the bandana. We're halfway done. Well, it took over an hour, but the mushroom one is finally done. This is bandana number 1, covered in mushrooms. Prompt 1, mushroom we've got it. It looks so cool. I'm so happy with it. There were a lot of details in this one that I'm probably not going to do with the other pieces. For the butterfly one, I honestly might just do black butterfly silhouettes. I feel like that's the best I can do with how long this one took me. So this one has 5 different types of mushrooms on it, so there's a lot of detail to this one. Even though I did really enjoy doing it, it took a long time. But that's 1 down, 3 more to go. Alright, the next prompt word is grow. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this lighter colored bandana and I'm going to be doing leaves all over it. Whatever is simplest and easiest to make into a pattern, it'll probably be just a simple leaf that'll be repeated over and over again. I'm excited, so we're going to see how it looks. Look at that, I just finished all the leaves on this one. So exciting. It looks really good. A much simpler pattern design that was a lot easier and quicker to make, but nonetheless really fun, and it turned out very pretty. I really like it. I think going with the leaves worked really well for this very plain pattern. I think it looks really good. I'm happy with it. So that is 2 of 4 done. We're halfway through now. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to be doing little spiral art, like that sort of like circly line art style that I use all the time. I'm going to be doing it on this blue one because another prompt word is line. And you guys know, obviously, I love my line work. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing my little classic spirally star cloud shapes all over this with my lines. It's going to be beautiful. I finished the 3rd one. It took a while because my spiral style usually takes a while to draw, especially on something this big, and I did really big spirals, but it went faster than if I did really tiny spirals. So I'm glad I decided to go with something bigger. I think it looks really cool, especially on top of the blues. It looks really good. So we have 3 out of 4 done now. Look at this, everyone. 1, 2, 3 and 4, they're out of order. Let's fix that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. We have all 4 bandanas done, and I'm so excited and so happy with how they turned out. Obviously, the butterfly one was the simplest one. It's the last one I did. I decided to make it extremely simple because I honestly didn't want to spend the several hours it would take to draw details on every single little butterfly that would be all over this. So we just have some very simple line art butterflies. Just super simple, super clean, make it nice and easy and quick. We have 2 far more detailed designs than we have 2 simpler, cleaner designs. Overall, this was a super fun project. I really like this tie-dye stuff. But this gives me the desire to do more, especially with the little booklet that showed that little ice cube melting way to do it. But if I ever do more tie-dye stuff in the future, I am definitely going to try more techniques to try to get more effects, because I think it would be really cool to try to get colors specifically like this. That's lighter, more pastel, but these are our 4 finished bandanas. I'm just going to unfold them real quick and lay them out so you can see them all nice and pretty. Here we have our beautiful mushrooms, which is the one that I'm definitely the most excited about. We have our butterflies right here, super clean and simple. We have our pretty little leaves. And then we have our spiral shapes. Look at how pretty they are. I'm so happy with this. Again, I really like doing stuff on textiles. I think it's super fun. I love turning my patterns and art into something that's wearable, something that's fashion. I had a super fun time with this box. And again, thank you to Muse Kits for sending me this box. And I have a huge announcement concerning Muse Kits coming very soon, so be excited for that. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you feel so inclined. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, everybody.